June 16, and it's about 4 PM in the afternoon. Just finished 14 hours night shift last night. All pretty good. A couple of prangs here and there, and a couple of seizing patients, but they all come good. I've just been working in the garden here, just getting the place ready for our star civilization nights for our good people around the planet Earth to investigate the stars and the civilizations that exist up and beyond. So we've just been doing some gardening here. We've put in this dome shelter. She's a bit of a cracker. As you can see, all the hexagons and the pentagons. It's been fantastic playing with these domes. I just love seeing the shape of them. There's a geometric formula in it that tickles your pickle or tackles your crackle, whichever one you want to do. So she'll be a fantastic windbreak for the house. As you can see, the homestead there, which this side faces north, but we get a lot of predominant winds coming from here and intense sunlight. So we'll just use this beautiful half dome structure here, and we'll fill her full of nice shade cloth, and she'll prevent some of those strong winds that hit into summer. We're just preparing our little crates here for our horticultural area as well. We're moving along pretty nicely now. Got to get this stuff sorted out. It's only 4 years, counting to 212, and everyone's guess is as good as mine of what the hell's going to happen. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a shit fight, but I think we can make it a calm, peaceful shit fight. There's always order in chaos. Our next area here, which is our native Indian teepee village, as you can see there, and there's one of the great sayings: we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. So stretch your hamstrings, do a couple of push-ups, whatever you do. How about we give one back to the kids, eh? So this little area here, I'm going to put up a, oh, it's a bit bright there, is it? There we go. This is an area where the big harlequin teepee, she's a big 18-foot teepee, and she'll be sitting in this area. And this area over here is being cleared for our 14-foot teepee, and we'll get our guests during the show to get into the teepees and have a feel of the energy, and see if they can connect to the superstars over there, the Native American Indians, another fantastic star civilization. So that's all been going pretty well. Tommy's working hard on some of our guest caravans at the moment. I've also been over there giving it a bit of a paint job. I'll jump over there now, actually.
It's the Suzuki truck that we've finally got to take back to the Earth Sanctuary. So we'll have to get there.
What are we going to do with the motor, Dad?
We're going to try and sort of do some special engineering and get it to run on anything but bloody fuel that we know of.
Look at this little champion. All is good. I'm now just following Joey with the new little Suzuki truck. We're going to attempt to rip the motor out and maybe work with a few ideas instead of using fossil fuel. So we'll see how we go. We like the idea of an air compressed vehicle, so we might give it a bit of a crack, see how we go. You can only try. You can only try. I know India is rolling off into the market next month in July, which is a fantastic step forward for humanity. The first air compressed vehicles, and what a magnificent movement that is. So that's a positive step forward for the people on Earth. We only need to roll these vehicles out as soon as we possibly can, so we'll see how we go. Signal out. Federation log, it's June 26, 2008. I've just picked up the 2,400 volts for our climate change village, our special spacecraft for the people of planet Earth. I'm just about to go and pay a $50 fine for parking in a loading zone. It's always nice, giving $50 back to the government. Got to pick up a hard drive shortly, a 250 gig, to assist in the Fed TV communications campaign, so it's all good. Also just uploaded a great series, 16 transmissions from a YouTube user known as Earth's Last Hope, on the history the bankers of the world, the bankers and the extraordinary lengths that they will go to accumulate more and more wealth. Enjoy the 16 transmissions, I certainly did. I'll speak to you shortly, signal out. Nice to see some solar panels though. Federation log, stardate 30th of June 2008, Project Bluestar. Just finished another 14-hour shift with the ambulance here in Alice Springs. Injuries and illnesses continue to rise here in Central Australia. It's now the afternoon and we've obviously quietened down our transmissions only because of the extent of work that's going on here at the sanctuary. We're also working on Climate Change Village on the floor plans of each dome at this stage, so we can get on with the actual entire structure, which is now looking at 5 different domes around the central dome. Here's another dome just in the production at the moment. We've got some military spec goodies here at the moment. The military do have some nice equipment, obviously. Let me put this on the floor. This is a solar panel system which is run on a material outlay there. There's solar panels actually in your material there, and we're looking at something similar to go into the panelling system of the dome, so we'll just see how we go. Meanwhile here in the territory, as both Tommy and myself continue our investigation and study into star civilizations, our program here at the sanctuary is picking up. Here's some of our latest programs called Star Civilizations, and here's some of the artwork which is now coming through. You might recognise some of the faces here, and beautiful. It's probably a Pleiadian craft. There we go. Also in the territory here, numerous stories are coming out. This is from the latest news here in the territory, where UFOs invade an NT town, where hundreds of eyewitnesses stated the light in the house became so bright it was like we were in a stadium. The kids at the basketball court ran. 2 stood there looking in the sky. It came closer, circled around the courts, and so close above our houses. Then we saw 3 red lights, and the sound kept on getting louder. There's been extraordinary amounts of visitations by extraterrestrial vehicles in our atmosphere here in the past week. I counted no less than 20 craft yesterday as we were watching the stars, mainly between the hours of 5 and 6 o'clock in the evening here in the Northern Territory. We have such a luxury of not having such an intense light. These are our star beds that we've established outside. These are called swags in Australia, as you can see, and it gives us a fantastic view of the sky up here, as I said. So enormous amounts of activity. Have been a bit concerned recently on certain videos which some of our subscribers have sent in, and we thank you for sending in videos detailing a query movement by the US government to consider coming out with the extraterrestrial movement, if you like, for better words. However, I feel that this is sort of the word in which they're going to be looking at invade. I'm not too sure what the US government are up to, but I can guarantee the administration there and the military complexes embedded in the US will use some kind of fear campaign to be advantageous to their military establishments in space. So I can only hope that all those who listen to this program and transmission can understand that the civilizations that exist throughout the planet, all belonging to the Galactic Federation and United Allies, are peaceful civilizations, and any invasion stories is something that's spawned by the US government for their own interests. This is a Federation log for the 30th of June 2008. Signal out.